Pompeo says UN Human Rights Council hits new low with anti-US resolution on race. Police. To view the full article, click the first link in the description below. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo on Saturday criticized the UN Human Rights Council, after the controversial organization passed a resolution criticizing the state of policing and race in the U.S. even as it is accused of ignoring egregious human rights violations from those on the council itself. The United Nations Human Rights Council, now comprised of Venezuela and recently, Cuba and China, has long been and remains a haven for dictators and democracies that indulge them, Pompeo said in a statement. It is a grave disappointment to those genuinely seeking to advance human dignity. Even so, the Council's decision to vote yesterday on a resolution focusing on policing and race in the United States marks a new low. China joins UN Human Rights Council panel despite troubling record response to coronavirus. The Council, which the U.S. left in 2018 over concerns over both its membership and its anti-Israel bias, passed by unanimous consent on Friday a resolution on the promotion and protection of the human rights and fundamental freedoms of Africans and of people of African descent against police brutality and other violations of human rights. The resolution, which was drafted by Iran, Burkina Faso and the State of Palestine, expresses concern about the continuing racially discriminatory and violent practices perpetrated by law enforcement agencies against Africans and people of African descent, and the structural racism endemic to the criminal justice system in the United States of America and other parts of the world recently affected. It comes in response to the death of George Floyd in police custody in Minneapolis. His death, and video which shows a police officer with his knee on Floyd's neck, sparked protests and riots in the U.S. and other countries. The Council held a meeting earlier in the week, where members spoke out against racism and police brutality, some choosing not to mention the U.S. by name. To view the full article, click the first link in the description below.